Mystery meets adorable in Hunlock Creek. On this month's Eye on the Wyoming Valley, we discover this cute gift shop loaded with one-of-a-kind items from a variety of vendors. Muhlenburg General Store is located in a pre-Civil War building with memories of days gone by that makes this shopping experience even more interesting. Join us for a look around.
My mom found one in Benton at an antique store, and my brother and I put it on the counter, and it will never move again because it's too heavy to lift. I started my career in marketing. I managed creative teams for about 20 years. Most of those businesses were family-owned businesses and really experienced a lot of grassroots marketing, which I hold near and dear to my heart. I always wanted to own my own business, some type of gift shop and cafe. When you're a creative person, you know, you have a million different ideas. Sometimes you think it's just a dream, it won't happen. My parents bought this building. My brother owns a property right next door. It's a beautiful Victorian home. My dad had this vision of cleaning up the exterior to make the Muhlenburg corners look nice again. He did that, but the building itself sat vacant for over a decade. I've been a very go, 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 go. I've traveled a lot for companies, and COVID kind of made me slow down, and I realized I think I like a little bit of a slower pace, and so I thought this might be the opportunity. I was starting to do some of the things myself, but then, you know, we eventually hired some contractors and started learning a lot about wholesale from one of the companies that I worked for. I really loved that element, and I loved finding new businesses. Then I started baking, so I thought, wouldn't it be great if I had a place and I could sell my baked goods? The stars kind of aligned, and I thought, it's now or never. I have a lot of local things. I even have some local businesses that are no longer in existence but have special memories, such as Rummages. My dad used to go roller skate when he was a little kid. My grandparents met at Croups Glen, which was an amusement park in Hunlock Creek. You're standing in a room where people before the Civil War were also standing. The Muhlenburg General Store was originally a general store. It's an 1840s building. We have some letters, some business correspondence from the original owner. I thought it would be really nice just to give a nod to that era, to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that, as most general stores did. The floors and ceiling are original to the building, all the shelving on the side, the front doors. That tub is original to the building. I restored it. Mr. Bill Kerwood from Chick-Shinny, he makes these beautiful cutting boards, and I actually went to high school with his daughter. My mom is a painter, so her artwork is here for sale. I write, so I sell my books here. People could come in, and every time they come in, see something different. This building in particular, there's so many people I have met. They moved out of the area, but they're originally from this area. They're like, oh, I remember when there was penny candy here. Oh, I remember there were apartments here. My favorite part, there's people bumping into each other here and they haven't seen each other in 40 years. Suka, I remember when she was born, and she's into all natural product. If it makes me laugh, I typically buy it. I guess arrest photos? I don't know. A lot of people, when they come to this section, I hear them giggle, and I was like, okay, I'm glad it wasn't just my sense of humor. I'm glad you thought it was funny too. I love to see them laugh, enjoy themselves while they're shopping. The kids fill the bag with candy and then they weigh it. Our youngest vendor, who's 13, his name is Hunter, he collects old glass, and we've sold some for him. Anybody can just open up a business and, you know, and sell a bunch of stuff, but I really wanted to create a community experience where people could come and create memories here.
Booking your appointment here at Nanticoke Eye Specialist just got a whole lot easier. Go ahead and scan the QR code right here.
More on this exciting new feature in a bit, but first, let's continue our visit at Muhlenburg General Store.
This is our CEO. This is Harvey. He's, we think, 11 or 12. He came from the Gingerbread House Sanctuary. He's a delight. At the top shelf, I started framing family photos and photos of people who help a lot with the shop. This store is all about them as well. I buy a lot wholesale, and then I also have vendors, local people who come in on consignment and they make things, or they bring in some antiques, things like that. Crescent Oak, she's a new mom, and she makes candles, bully soaps they give back to dog rescue. I'm passionate about animal rescue. All of my vendors I'm pretty close with, so it's this little Muhlenburg General Store family. It's pasta from a young woman who makes her own pasta at Macanaqua, Sam's. All the little shops around here, we all work together to help each other out. So now people could come out to Hunlock Creek and stop at a couple different places and make it a destination spot. Interesting enough, in Hunlock Creek, there were a lot of general stores. A woman from our church, she said, my brother has a sign that he purchased from an on auction. Now here it is. We have a lot of really old doors, and you don't want to get rid of them because it's part of the history. So I thought, how could we repurpose them? So I asked our contractor, can you build us a counter with these old doors? And that's what he did. Small business is kind of like the backbone of the country. To support a local business, you're helping that person pay their bills, raise their families, restore an old building that otherwise, could be bulldozed. We have events, we have fundraisers. We can give back more to the community if you shop from us. And we have local honey. Well, this is Teddy. He's new. He's Harvey's brother. I have a guy from Hunlock Creek. He just started making leather work in July. We're always thinking ahead. So now we're thinking like, how can we expand? Hopefully to be a full functional cafe. We just started selling baked goods. So we got our bakery license. There's a whole upstairs that we haven't renovated. We're going to be putting a railing on the front porch so that people can sit on the porch. We have the barn, which is part of the property as well. So we have future plans for the barn. I'm born and raised in Hunlock Creek. There's 100 years of family members from this area. I'm a big family person. It's my #1 value. My parents live right up the road. I want them to be able to come down whenever they want to. My brother is here on Saturdays with me. I thought it would be fun for them to come and experience it with me, and it has been. You can make a big impact in this area. The Valley with the Heart, I think that holds true. And I worked in media for a long time, and I got to see all the great people in the community, how they would come together in such a small area. I mean, if you put out the ask, man, there's an answer. That's not common everywhere, and that's very common here. I love Hunlock Creek. I think it's a special place to grow up. I think it's a special place to raise a family. That makes it even more fun to open a business in Hunlock Creek.
We look forward to seeing you soon for an eye exam here at Nanticoke Eye Specialist. We are located on South Prospect Street, right on Patriot Square. You can book your next appointment easily by scanning this QR code or visiting drkislin.com. In just a few clicks, you will have an appointment that is convenient and easy to book. Thank you for watching Eye on the Wyoming Valley. See you soon.